Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here with a video that I was really on the fence about filming for you guys. It's something that I've never really done before. I've never really just sat in front of the camera and just talked to you guys about personal issues. And this is something that is super personal. I got a lot of requests to do a video specifically about hair loss and specifically about my personal hair loss, my kind of journey to get through this and how to kind of bring life back to my hair. Because I got so many requests, I decided to just go ahead and kind of open up to you guys a little bit, get a little personal with you guys, and give you a little bit of information about my journey with this situation and what I'm trying to do to get a handle on it. I would love for you to go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I would love for you to become part of the Glam Fam here on YouTube. Give this video a thumbs up if you are really into like personal videos, because if you are, I will be sure to definitely film more of these type of videos. I do want to start off by saying that I am not a medical doctor. Nothing that I'm going to tell you is to take the place of whatever your doctor may be telling you if you've been to the doctor. I just want to put that out there. I am just telling you my specific story. If you are having a medical issue or you think you might be having a medical issue that might be causing your hair loss, then I would highly recommend you see your personal doctor and, find out what's going on and follow their protocol. My issue actually started a couple of years ago, but I really didn't understand until recently. It was probably about a year ago that I really started to notice a huge difference in the density of my hair. With curly hair, it's easy to lose a lot of hair when you wash your hair because we're not brushing our hair every day. So with curly hair girls, it's easy for ours to kind of get stuck up in our curls, and then when we go to wash our hair, it seems like a lot. I've had curly hair my whole entire life, so I know how much hair I typically lose when I wash my hair. This was like above and beyond what I typically would lose. It was like starting to double and then triple, and then before I knew it, it was like quadrupling in the amount of hair loss. It got to be very scary. I had been to my doctor and I had kind of voiced my concerns in the past, and she had mentioned PCOS back then, but she basically said, you probably don't have it though because you're not a typical PCOS patient. It might be a product that you're using or something like that. I knew that I wasn't using anything different. I knew that I wasn't under any amount of stress. I knew that there was something going on in my body that was causing this kind of hair loss. I kind of, brushed it off and went on about my way, and I started taking biotin every day, good vitamins basically for your hair and your skin and your nails and all of that. I did see a little bit of an improvement at the time, but then I started to lose crazy amounts of hair again, like crazy amounts. A typical person, if they didn't have the amount of hair that I had to start with, would have really freaked out. It definitely concerned me, and I felt like I needed to go to the doctor again to try to, figure out what it could be, what was going on. When it comes to your body, many times you have to be your own advocate. You have to really speak up, let your voice be heard, whether it's by your doctors or by a specialist or whoever. It's very important to make sure that your voice is being heard, because we know our bodies best. Went to my regular doctor, did a bunch of testing. They really thought that it was my thyroid. My thyroid came back fine, but she did say that there was some issues with hormones. They sent me to an endocrinologist. Went to the endocrinologist and did some additional testing and found some other suspect things. Did some additional testing. After all was said and done, everything that a PCOS patient has, all the symptoms, is exactly what I was displaying. This is where I say it goes back to a couple of years, because I've had severe ovarian cyst for quite a few years. It's been 2 years now. I had a super severe ovarian cyst that put me in the hospital, and they thought that they were going to have to remove my ovary and my fallopian tube. Thank the good Lord above, the cyst halfway ruptured while they were actually like getting in there to do surgery. They ended up having to rupture it the rest of the way, and they cleaned everything out, and I was able to keep all of my parts, which was amazing. The past like 2 to 3 years, I've had issues with severe cysts on my ovaries. Of course, that is one of the big symptoms of PCOS as well. Hair loss is just the defining point that brought me to the doctors and to get all these additional testing done to figure out what was going on with the hair loss, to find out that it definitely was PCOS. Hair loss can come from so many different things, you guys. Stress is a big one. It could be an underlying medical condition. It could be thyroid. Alopecia is another cause. Using new products on your hair that your hair doesn't agree with, coloring and bleaching and things like that can make your hair fall. Like, there's a lot of different reasons. I'm not here to diagnose anybody or to try to get you to diagnose yourself. If you're having an issue, then I say go to the doctor and figure it out. At least I had an answer, and I could kind of go from there to figure out what I needed to do to try to prevent any more hair loss. That diagnosis was probably 6 months ago. They put me on medication for PCOS. They also put me on medication for the hair loss. Once again, I did see improvement initially. 2 to 3 months ago, I started losing crazy massive amounts of hair again. I had an appointment with my dermatologist recently. The dermatologist is a doctor that also deals with, you know, hair loss and things like that as well. I actually had washed my hair that day, and I brought the amount of hair that I lost. I put it in a baggie. It was pretty disgusting because it looked like a dead rat. I wanted to show her so that she knew I wasn't like kidding at the amount of hair that I was losing. She basically said that it's completely normal for PCOS patients to go through what they call shedding phases. Not like you're losing it in clumps. You look through my head, you won't see any like big bald spots. But if my hair was straight and I put my fingers through it and just came through, I would have handfuls of hair. Like, it just like comes right out. It just sheds. She has me doing Rogaine, which I never even knew that they had that for women. I know that sounds so stupid, but I really didn't. I guess because I never thought in a million years that I would be dealing with hair loss. I can't even explain to you how much thinner my hair is right now. This is something that I started using. It's women's Rogaine, and you get it over the counter. I got mine at CVS. It's for hair regrowth. Reactivates hair follicles to stimulate regrowth. You use it once a day. This is a 2-month supply. You use just a tiny bit of this foam, put the foam on, and you kind of work it into the scalp. I can't say whether I've really seen a difference yet because my hair is still shedding like crazy, but I'll keep you posted. If you are having hair loss, then this may be something that could be of help to you. My doctor told me she wants me to use this for the next few months until I get through this shedding phase. So this is gonna be a temporary thing. The other thing that I've been doing is using this Shea Moisture Jamaican Black Castor Oil Strengthen and Grow Shampoo. I do think that it helps to strengthen the hair so that it won't fall out as easily. I'm giving it a go, and we're just gonna see how it works. But this has peppermint and apple cider vinegar in it. It smells amazing, and it's great for natural, chemically processed, color treated, or heat styled hair. I just had it recolored today. I hadn't had it colored in a long time, and I got it trimmed up today, so it looks a lot fuller and healthier today because I just had it done, and I had some more layers cut in there to try to make it appear a little bit thicker. The other thing I've been using is this Shea Moisture Jamaican Black Castor Oil Strengthen, Grow, and Restore Leave-In Conditioner. Whew, that's a long name. I've been using this after I shampoo my hair, get out the shower, and I'll put this in before I use any styling products in my hair. I've always had really thick hair, and so to kind of see that change very rapidly has been kind of tough. I'm not gonna lie. We just take what we're given and we figure out how to make the best of it. And that is what I've been trying to do. If you are dealing with hair loss, please don't be ashamed of it. Don't be embarrassed by it. I understand, like, I know how it feels to like feel insecure. It is very difficult, especially when I have a channel that is devoted to, you know, curly hair, and I know that thick curly hair is what people desire and what they love, and you know, it's been difficult to kind of come to grips with my hair not being what it used to be. If you have thinner curly hair, still embrace it. Embrace your texture and your curls, and maybe try different styling techniques. That's what I've been trying to do, trying to figure out like different ways to style my hair so that it doesn't appear as thin as what it really is. Getting layers cut in my hair so that, you know, it seems to be a little bit thicker definitely helps. Having a darker color, which is why like I could not wait to go and get my hair colored. I feel like when it's all, you know, darker colored, like it just automatically appears a little bit thicker. In my last tutorial, I showed you how I get like soft bouncy curls with maximum volume, and that is really what I've been working on, even though I don't have as much hair as I used to. I saw so many comments that it just made me feel like, wow, I know I'm not alone. I am learning to embrace the new kind of hair that I have. Hopefully it gets better. I hope that it doesn't affect you guys, you know, watching my curly hair videos, even though my hair may not be as thick and voluminous as it once was. I just want to encourage all of you out there that might be going through the same thing to know that you are not alone. Sometimes we don't even realize that other people out there are dealing with the same exact thing and having the same kind of feelings. So I think it's important to open up and talk about these things. It's nothing to be embarrassed about. You know, sometimes we just have to accept the things that we can't change that happen to our body and know that it's okay. Like, it's okay for things to not be perfect. They're never going to be perfect. There are a lot of people out there that are naturally have thin curly hair, and it's okay. You don't have to have a certain kind of curl pattern for you to be beautiful. I'm not going to let this hair loss define me. I'm still gonna be doing tons of curly hair stuff, so you guys definitely stay tuned. I really hope that this was helpful to you in some way. That is that. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. I know it's totally different for my channel. If I was really awkward in this video, I apologize. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel, and I will see you in my next one. Peace out.